Before we dive into this, I'm going to take maybe 30 seconds to walk you through something that is at the foundation of the work that I do and why I got into talking about consciousness as it relates to leadership. And so, if you know anything about my background, you know that I work primarily in violence prevention, that I did sexual and domestic violence work, I did anti-hate violence work with the LGBT community, and I've worked with homeless populations and individuals who are incarcerated. And through all of those experiences, what I found to be true is, and this is also true in the research, I have the title here. It's, if you look it up, it's either the continuum of harm or the continuum of behavior, just depending on what field you're looking at. But if we want to prevent violence, we have to go back to those primary roots that cause violence, right? And when we talk about what causes violence against others, we walk it back, we have to prevent harassment from happening so that it doesn't progress. And we have to prevent harassment by preventing discrimination. And we prevent discrimination by preventing unconscious bias. We prevent unconscious bias by looking at our beliefs that individuals are different, that have been socialized in our lives based on where we grew up and how we grew up. And then we have to question those beliefs. And in order to question those beliefs, we have to first be aware that we have those beliefs. And in order to be aware that we have those beliefs, we have to actually take the time to reflect on and acknowledge whatever beliefs or biases that we have, right? And we're looking at multiple fields of study here when we're talking about this continuum here. If you look at those top three categories, violence, harassment, and discrimination, that's all in the violence prevention field. If you look at it from the harassment, discrimination, and unconscious bias, that's sort of the DEIA realm. And if you look at it from unconscious bias through awareness of beliefs, that's kind of in this social or a sociological perspective of how do we believe what we believe to be true, and socially, what does that context or that container look like that has created that for us. And so this is where we really start digging into consciousness, is down here with taking the time to reflect and acknowledge. And this is why consciousness is so important in the work that we do. And I'm going to give you some more examples about why consciousness is so important. But at the foundational level of preventing violence, creating a more equitable workplace, creating belonging, inspiring trust, all of these key leadership behaviors all fall into this same kind of paradigm here. And in order to get to the outcome that we want, we have to first acknowledge our own consciousness. Where are we with our thoughts? Where are we with our beliefs? How did we come to believe the thoughts and the beliefs that we have, that we hold to be true? And do we still need to believe these thoughts and beliefs to be true? And playing with those. And so this is the root of the work that we're going to be talking about in the program. And as we kind of navigate our program, the personal, the social, and the systemic, we'll look at it and we'll continue to come back to this continuum.